Hey Chad, what's different about the conversations you're having with sellers this fall?
That's a great question. A lot is the same. So we talk about price, preparation, and promotion. So getting your house in incredibly great condition because you are entering a competition with the other homes that are on the market. And pricing is still incredibly important. The biggest change is the conversation around value and how we position your house pricing wise for the reality of today's market, not based on what people's perception of their value was for 22 or 2023. It's really looking at today's value, which for the Carolinas and particularly parts of West Cary, that value's come down a little bit, not a lot. It's not even, I wouldn't even call it a major correction. It's just we used to be able to lead the market a little bit with our pricing. And now it's much, much smarter in the long term for the strongest sale value and the quickest sale to really be more accurate with the pricing for what homes are likely to sell for. And that comes with experience. You can look back 6 months or a year ago at pricing. And if you over rely on that, a lot of sellers are overpricing their houses for today's market, and they're not happy in the end, right? And so one of the biggest and most important conversations we have with sellers when we're sitting at the table talking about the process is pricing for today's market to ensure that they don't have to do significant price corrections to their list price once they're on the market, and just the stress of waiting and holding on. And so that's the conversations we're having right now. The upside is we're looking like we're likely going to have some lower interest rates for this spring, by this spring. Knock on wood, we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. And also last spring was a little bit of dud. We had the announcement of the tariffs right as the spring market was kicking off, and that took a lot of the wind out of the sails. So I think quite a few buyers have been sitting on the sidelines and are ready to jump in this spring, especially with slightly better interest rates. So here's to a good spring market. The conversations we're having right now about folks looking to list this spring are absolutely 10 plus preparation of a house for market. We take care of the marketing at a really high level and then pricing it accurately for the market.